Brain training for dogs review. Over the last 30 years, I must have tried a dozen different dog training programs. When I was looking for help, training my first rescue dog, Bonzo, a friend of mine gave me a copy of his brain training for dogs. So in this article, I've shared our experience using this program, and how it will help you and your dog from now on. How does brain training for dogs work? This program teaches your dog to become a problem solver, and they will actively want to take part in every part of their training. By using positive reinforcement instead of fear, your dog's learning process is accelerated. During the rest of Brain Training for Dogs review, I will look at how the program is designed and how and why it worked for my dog. But I will explain why I think this is one of the most efficient and reliable dog training programs on the market. What do you get when you join the program? Brain Training for Dogs. Behavior training for dogs. Using a positive reinforcement-based training program like Brain Training for Dogs will offer you a much higher level of success, and if you stick with it, works every time. There are several reasons that positive reinforcement training is so effective, but in my experience, because it sets your dog up to succeed every step of the way, it just forms a huge bond between you and your dog. Once your dog trusts you, it's nearly impossible to fail. I also love this training program because I can use it for dogs in any stages of life, from seniors all the way to puppies. The course is progressive, and because of this your dog will go to a learning curve, but it's not a race. It develops your dog's mental skills and agility. It also teaches owners not to use treats for the purpose of bribing your pet. They are a reward for learning. What I found most interesting about this program is that I found that I learned as much about dog training as my dog did about their own behavior. How will your training be accomplished? It really feels like you have your own dog trainer standing next to you. They cover things that other courses ignore or overlook, which in my experience just results in dogs only listening when it suits them. Not to give the entire game away, but here are some tricks of the trade that you will learn. How to reduce your pet's dependency on treats by using a feeding food lure. How to simplify the use of hand signals to take some mystery out of training your dog. How to use simple verbal cues at the right time to prevent confusion. When to use verbal cues, and when to use hand signals. Train your dog to act reliably without always having to have rewards using a feeding continuous reward system. One of the first things you learn is that in dogs' world not all foods are created equal. While they may enjoy some kibble as a treat, getting a piece of cooked chicken is in a different universe. There's also a difference between using larger or smaller treats, and during the training program you will learn the importance of using both of them. Step-by-step breakdown of how training your dog with this program will look. Undoubtedly, regardless of the simplicity of some training steps, you will encounter some issues. This is one of the most important parts of the training program. Involves reinforcing the behavior that your pet has learned by increasing the level of challenge they are facing. Next, you're going to have to test what your dog has learned and test their progress in the training program. How is the training structured? How you and your dog progresses from preschool all the way to Einstein is difficult. University is very difficult. Graduation is expert. Einstein is genius. As you are your dog's teacher, you will have to give them grades from every exam your dog will undertake. Has a grading curve with its own criteria on whether they should progress to the next grade or level. Conclusion. So if you are asking me, does Brain Training for Dogs work? I would have to give it a resounding yes. I have to say that Brain Training for Dogs by Adrian Faricelli's is by far the best dog training program I've ever used. It tackles a wide variety of issues that you will encounter with your dog and offers solutions that are both straightforward and sustainable. When you look at the price of $47, you may wonder why it's so cheap, especially considering a dog trainer can cost you anything up to $150 an hour. I'm sorry, I don't have an answer for you on that. But what I know is that these kind signs based on force-free training methods provided me with a unique connection to my dog. Is a highly qualified canine behavior expert, and this expertise shines true throughout the program. Her passion for creating strong bonds between pets and their owners is clear. All she wants to do is to change your dog's behavior, to make both your lives easier. Anyone who's new to dog training should jump at the chance of using this program, as it's both challenging and fun. So all the troubleshooting additions that the team has worked so hard to provide you with. If you have a problem, pooch what these issues with you today by giving Brain Training for Dogs a try. Neither you nor your dog will regret it.